We are actually live. Apparently, since last time I start streaming, if you are on the studio, you have to like actually manually hit go live first, and then it'll actually share with people. But anyways, so I want to start learning how to do some more pixel art stuff, and honestly, making my own game assets. So I'm gonna actually just jump right into it. I was trying to think like what I wanted to start like working with and start making, and I'm a really big Metroid fan. So I figured I wanted to actually like do some Metroid Prime effects. I'm gonna just bring this window over. I'm actually gonna like take my time and actually like try to like recreate like the power bomb effect from Metroid and see how well I can actually do from there. And I'm gonna actually start with power bomb and then do a little bit of like weapon effects. So just want to show that just so people know what I'm working on. So power bomb. How does Powerbomb work? Normally, whenever you have like a inside like a Metroid Prime's like Powerbomb, you usually have like a small circle first, and I'm gonna actually let's do actually wait, let's do set of fast shape. Is it just draw shape? Yeah, there we go. Draw shape. I'm gonna do background solid surface. And program I'm using is called Pixel Composer, if anybody's like curious about it. And I'm going to use it to actually start working on animations. And I'm going to colorize, and I think it's called blend. Yeah. Alright, so I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. So we're gonna start with this. Let's do 32 by 32 pixels, and I'm gonna actually use this. Yeah, so I'm gonna start by making like a little like small explosion effect, and with like a Metroid Prime, how it normally works is you have or not Metroid Prime, like in Super Metroid, you actually have it where it starts off as like a very small like yellow flash. And then you actually like it fills up the screen, and then it basically first it turns into a very small like white flash. The screen tints, so the screen tints, and then it fills up half, like, well, actually I say like more like 2/3 the screen by the second frame, and the screen has like the yellow explosion part, and then like the full screen is tinted like yellow. So I'm gonna actually like start working on that. Now I am gonna bring this to Unity and like see how well this works inside Unity. I actually thought about maybe like just doing this in Unity and seeing how well I could do it, but I kind of want to get better at Pixel Composer. So let's actually do this. And I'm also gonna be doing animations and stuff. So toggle animation, and I'm also gonna toggle shapes, scale, and yeah, okay. So let's get rid of that. Actually, wait, no background. Yeah, there we go. So normally, like in first frame, you have it where it's probably, let's say 25%. Or oh, does this scale actually? Okay, I was about to say yeah. So think about it this way. Metroid Prime, or Metroid, why do I keep saying Metroid Prime? Metroid's Powerbomb basically is like expanding like flash. First couple frames, you actually have it where it goes into like fills the frame, and then it actually shrinks back down instantly, and then it grows per second. So yeah. So I'm gonna actually, before I forget, I'm gonna actually stop the animations just for now. So not gonna animate this frame. Actually, I am like just heads up, like I am very new to like Pixel Composer. I've used it a little bit over the last like year, but I'm really just now starting to actually learn it. So what we want, frame one, I'm probably gonna say we're gonna have it as like a little circle, and then like when it fills the screen, it'll be like an entire square. The frame one, I'm thinking you basically have like 2.5. And then it literally within like 2 different frames, like inside 2 different frames, it goes to like 0.66. Okay, maybe it actually goes to 0.75. So like, and then like within the next frame, it already is taking up like the entire screen. And it goes when it takes up the entire screen, it goes from like a eclipse to a full on like a square. So I mean, I could just make it where like it goes like the square, the circle automatically like just fills the screen, but I have a reason for like when you go from circle to square. It's more of a practice for like another animation I plan doing. So basically, just imagine this: you have the first part of the explosion. Actually, how fast does that actually play? What maybe need is like spread it out. Yeah, I'm actually gonna spread out the frame. Okay, so okay, cool. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was actually not sure if you could do this. Like I said, new to Pixel Composer. But is very fast. So, oh wait, what is the default animation? Oh, I'm gonna do 12 frame rate, and I'm gonna actually say the animation will last like 2 seconds. So that actually should be a little bit like better now. Yeah, that looks a little bit more like what I was expecting. There you go, Teeks. I'm actually doing a Super Metroid Powerbomb animation. So I'm assuming my voice is going through well. So I'm actually trying to learn more pixel art. So I'm actually going to be like trying to learn how to do this like little like Powerbomb animation and actually bring it into Unity. So kind of doing like a VFX effect analysis and then going into it. So like with the Powerbomb, the first frame that it starts visually appearing on screen, the screen tints a little bit white, and then you have like that little like faded circle. Frame 2, and I am going like frame by frame for this. Frame 2, you usually see it where it turns into like that yellow like glare, and then like by frame 3, by the third frame, it's fully yellow tinting the screen, and it's a little bit more faded yellow. And then fourth frame, it actually gets very small again. So it actually goes back to like a very small circle. And then it actually slowly grows per frame. I'm thinking like, actually, this might be like a 3-second animation. We'll find out. I'll play around with it. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so I'm actually going to change that to animation being like 30 seconds long. So we have the small ball that slowly grows, and then it instantly goes there. I'm thinking like frame 7, the scale is actually like gone to like something super small. Also need to turn this back to a eclipse. And so it grows, fills up the screen, and then it goes, actually I need to have this where in a single frame, like literally one frame, it goes back down to shrinking. Oh, 1 second, my lizard wants out. I'm getting it. I have a big lizard trying to escape the cage. Yeah. So, also before I forget, I noticed that during like the, it's like yellow in this one, so I need to. I'm still learning this program. I'm actually going to do like a kind of like a kind of like a yellow like this, a little bit faded. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And I'm going to make sure that that is actually, yeah, I think that actually looks good. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. All right, I'm going to have this as a shape color. So right here, I'm going to have this as white. So it starts off as like a white, and then it like transitions to like a yellow faded, and then it fills the entire screen. And then like once it gets to like the last frame of it, it feels like it's a little bit more like a fade across the screen, at least to me, that's what it feels like. So we're gonna see if I can actually get this like exported properly into Unity. There we go. All right, yeah. Then like the next frame, I think it goes back to white. No, or sorry, it doesn't. It actually stays yellow. So next frame is like it starts. Oh, it goes between. It goes back to white over the second animation. I think it does it like yeah. Okay, so cool. Actually glad I'm doing this because I've always wanted to like do like a little analysis. So instead of doing it like instead of having to like put it one frame at a time, I can actually just go here. I'm gonna actually just go back to white here. Go back, actually, what was the alpha? 75? Actually, oh no, that's shape scale. Let me go back to see what this alpha was on that one. What was this alpha? 164. All right, 164. I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat consistent, I guess. And maybe I should actually add a new color thing. So, all right, so grows up, grows big, instantly shrinks, and then next thing we need to do is it ends up taking like the entire screen. So let's actually have this grow up to like 1.25, 1.5, 1.5. Actually, no, 1. And the reason why is because part way through it actually goes back to like it goes from like faded white to yellow and back to faded white. Yeah. Oh no, I accidentally. Let's see. Let's see if I can open palette folder and see if I can actually create a new palette. I actually do not know how to create a new palette in this. This is gonna be fun. So like I said, I am kind of new to Pixel Composer, so I'll just copy the value. There we go. We'll go here and I'll just do this. And what I'll do is this frame, I'll actually put this in and then I'm gonna just make it a little bit more yellow. Yeah, so starts off small, grows big, grows off the screen, and then instantly shrinks back down, and then it slowly gets to a brighter yellow, and then it goes back to its white, and then it like within a couple of frames, it quickly grows to the entire screen. I think that's actually like pretty much it. Oh, it instantly when it goes from yellow to white, it instantly oh, okay. So it actually goes from instant yellow back to white. All right. So yeah, it instantly goes from yellow to white, and when it does that, I'm gonna actually have like a frame there because apparently whenever it does this, it actually has a like almost full opacity to give it like a blink effect, and then it starts to actually like go down. Oh, I have no idea what that does. I'm gonna have to check that out, and then it goes back down. That's pretty much how like yeah. And then I just need like slow this down. I think I need to actually like spread. Okay, instead of like changing the animation length to 36, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just the animation preview frame rate. I want to see how this looks like with a slower frame rate. Oh, too slow. Too slow. Obviously, it looks weird when it's just like a screen thing, but like yeah. And then for the last frame, it literally is just fading to pure 0. That's literally Metroid's Super Metroid's Power Bomb in a nutshell. It's actually kind of interesting seeing how weird it actually goes from like how simple like an animation can be. It doesn't look impressive now, but like if I actually like add it to like now like when you add it to Unity, you can actually see like with like background stuff actually does like kind of give you all the feeling of like a Metroid, Super Metroid Power Bomb. I mean, obviously I didn't match it like perfectly, but add some post processing inside like a game engine or so forth, and you can actually start getting like close to a actual like effect. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so reason why I had blending is I was actually going to, you know, instead of blending, how about this? Instead of blending, let's do like a glow, and I'm gonna do like our glow, and I'm gonna just say kind of like yellow. Uh, do glow surfaces in. Right, maybe I got to. I'm gonna have to like actually figure out like a good way or like how this actually is supposed to be done. Let's do red. I've actually never used the glow node before, so inner glow. Let's see. Okay, apparently I'm not understanding the normal. Oh, that's nope. Pixel distance. Yeah, nope. Apparently I am not sure how the actual node about screen. Okay, well, I actually thought that would be how to do it. Okay, well, how about this instead? We'll do like a, yeah, there is. All right, that works. And yeah. And I think I wonder, can you just use like the nope. Aw. See, that's one of the reasons why I want to do this stream. I want to like just randomly just like try out weird stuff and see like, oh, okay, this is actually working as I expected. Okay. Yay. Oh, that's weird. All right, so that actually is like working as I was expecting until we get to that part. But wait, what is the okay, so I have this as 32 by 32. What is the oh, okay, that's actually the preview of that. Damn. Do 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 do. Uh okay, so gotcha. Then maybe increase the feather a little bit and then mix it. Okay, maybe if I turn, no, it's not as much. Oh, that's not what I thought. Okay. You know what? Maybe I won't. Anyways, switch to fast version. Oh, okay. So note to self: always start off in this fast version, or you'll lose all your animation frames. Anyways, that's the kind of idea. So now I can learn how to do a proper like export. Let's actually do this. Um, I'm gonna export this real quick. Actually, let's go to Unity. We're gonna have fun here. Art. Oh yeah, I was rearranging a lot of this. So I was, yeah, let's do, yeah, I was actually rearranging how I was like setting some of this up. So I'm gonna actually do this. Let's do VFX. Let's do spell VFX. I'm gonna just grab this root and I'm gonna say power bomb. All right, and we're gonna go here and inside the power bomb template, export on, save. I literally, okay, so I found it's making me reset the actual folder drive. There we go. And this automatically, yeah. Question is, does it just saved a one frame? Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna have to figure this out. Okay, so oh, single animation. Um, Image sequence. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. All right. So does that automatically? Nope. That's actually good. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? One second. I gotta choose. I actually haven't saved the actual like a Pixel Composer file, so that'd be why. So I'm gonna just set this in a folder real quick and save it. And there we go. Oh, that's now that I did that. Okay. That still did not. Okay. All right. So how in the world? Okay, so it is actually. Oh, okay. Animation sequence begin. Frame step 1. All right. So I'm assuming. Yeah. How do I actually do? So it says it's actually saved it, but if I go back to side Unity, it's still a single image. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know if it's because maybe I have it, or maybe because it's already open. I said, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually close out the project, save it in, because it looks like it's actually like exporting out, like it shows it's actually exporting. Power. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it's actually exporting to the correct folder, so. But it's only exporting a single image. What I'm gonna do is, okay, yeah, it's only exporting the single image. That's okay. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why I want to like go through and learn this. So I'm actually gonna go to documentation, pixel art, composer, export, sprite sheet. Export, yeah, okay. Exporting sprite animation. All right. This is some of the fun parts of development. Okay, so I have a cat that's trying to play with a lizard that's 4 times the size of her. All right. Okay, export node. Okay, so I have that right. So image sequence. Export file location, check. Oh, okay, so wait. If I go to export here. Post processing. What is frame step? Okay, so this is one of the fun parts about learning a new program. Figuring out everything. Okay, so format properties, PNG. Video animation, export one frame every in frame steps. Frame range. Okay, loop to animation. Yeah, okay, there we go. So maybe I am supposed to do it as an animation type, and I don't want to have it as a GIF. But yeah, so sequence begin, export one frame every in range of the animation to export. What's my current range? Oh, has it default to 4 or -1? Is -1 like just means that it's choosing every single frame? Let's find out. Re-import. Let's. Nope, still a single image. Okay, well, that's fun. Sequence begin, frame swap, batch. Okay, well, what if maybe it's just a PNG thing that's, okay, if I just say export GIF, let's do this. I'm gonna hate this if this is actually just, so yeah, if I actually just go here and maybe it's not even, okay, maybe it's not even exporting it to the correct folder. All right, so I hit, all right. Yeah, I don't even think it's actually just putting it into the correct folder. Instead of saying export on update, let's do this. Okay, yeah, the correct thing, file directory. Yeah, that's just fantastic. I love how there was a thing that said originally like export on, say, but merging frame rate loop, frame step. Yep. Okay. Well, that's just fantastic. Preview. Nope. Oh, that's fun. I might actually have to like figure this out. Show frames on in loop. Yeah. Preview frame rate, frame separator. Wait. Yeah, because if I just do, okay, if I just do single image and I just say export on that, what does that do? Okay. Nice. Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, so is it just not... Is it just not exporting? Okay, so that actually did export it, right? Is it just not is just the so if I do this, all right, well, let's do this, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just change one value, and I'm gonna just do there. Change that, so forth. Okay, so file saved. Me thinks I might have ran into weirdness with the image, or like a image sequence, because like that is definitely not saving a more than one image. Yep, nope. Okay, that is definitely not saving more than one image. Well, that's fantastic. All right, so hey Zix, how are you doing? Okay, so sequence begins 0, frame range is 0 to 24. Actually here, maybe I need to just tell it to, maybe we'll do this. I'm gonna test this out real quick. I'm gonna just refresh this. No, it is not, it is indeed not exporting. Well, that's lovely. Alright, so it is just not exporting for some weird ass reason, and I don't know why. So instead of exporting on update, I was hoping it would just export on like a okay, settings. Let's see this. Yep. Okay. Well, is there, can I just manually export? PCX documentation. Let's go back. Okay, output. I just want to export node is export path, blah blah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'm having the fun times where I'm learning Pixel Composer. I'm trying to learn more about Pixel Composer. I'm trying to export an animation. And at the current moment, it is exporting. It's just only exporting the first frame. And this is the fun times about like self-learning times. So let's see. Post-processing is like animation sequence. Yes. Frame step. So it's supposed to like each since frame step is 1, it will literally spit out image per, or like a step per like a frame. So now the question is there just a export wait. Oh my god, there's actually just a freaking export button. Ah! Oh god, did that just make, I'm scared. That just, yep, that did exactly what I was scared of. No, no. Okay, close. We're so close. Okay. Okay, but that did tell me exactly what I was wanting. Okay, so I want this as animation. I want to see like okay, yeah, so that does just do animation range. So if I do that, let's see if this actually exports it out. It's thinking. It's thinking. Alright. Alright, screwed it. I don't, you know, I actually have never, in all my times, actually like bring a freaking like or using Unity. I've never thought about just like dragging a GIF in here. This is gonna be a fun one. I doubt this works. Like, I actually don't know like Unity's GIF support, because I've actually never used GIFs. When as expected. That's honestly as what I was expecting. All right, so, yep. All right, so I actually am not sure if Pixel Composer actually has like by looks bit, a way to just do like an image sequence, or like and also tell it to do it in a single thing. Make sure I'm not reading frame separate. I thought that would just make it where oh yeah, I just reread it. Oh well, I was trying to, for anybody just joining, I was actually trying to recreate like a Metroid, Super Metroid's like a power bomb animation. I was gonna bring it into Unity. I was gonna see like how well I could do in like Pixel Composer. So I was actually making like the, oh, I just realized that's not a circle even. That's actually a more of an eclipse, or like a oval eclipse. Okay, well, I would have to change the shape of that. Oh well. But yeah, I was actually just testing out like making like the little like powerbomb animation. Since I'm just now starting out learning more about like animations and so forth, I thought, okay, I'll do something simple. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna see if I can find a way where I can do single image, but also have it like export the entire like all the frames as a inside of that single image. Because what I'm aiming for is I'm actually aiming for okay. Yeah. Oh, how big is it exporting it? Oh, that is a huge image. It's also exporting as a really big image as well. So that's another thing I gotta look into. But yeah, that's basically the idea. Is I was trying to learn how to do like a few different effects. I might actually just go to Aseprite. We're gonna Aseprite. Don't know how big this effect needs to be. Actually, let's say I'm gonna just start off with 256. That's something I'll have to figure out how to do inside Pixel Composer. But I guess for now, I'm gonna just do it inside of Aseprite. I actually enjoy like doing Pixel Composer a little bit more, but oh well. All right. So I'm gonna just do this. And I'm gonna actually take off the blue lines. I'm going to just do it in here. So Super Metroid Powerbomb Explosion. So basically, it starts off as like a little white, and then it goes into like a yellowish circle. I'm actually gonna move the timeline down here real quick. That way, I can actually like get it out. And I'm gonna do, oh, nope. 1 second. 1 second. My cat is in the lizard cage sitting on the lizard, sitting on another lizard. Hi, can I help you guys? Cat, why are you playing with the freaking alligator compared to you? That's an alligator you're trying to sit on. Kitten, I don't know. I've rescued a kitten, and it loves to like curl up with the big lizards. So there's just a giant like 4-foot lizard that the kitten is like laying full across its body. I don't know what the kitten's obsession with the lizard, and the lizard loves to curl up with it. Like I don't know why, but the lizard just loves to curl up with the kitten. Anyways. Okay, is it, oh, it's Alt-N. I'm literally used to like programming and stuff, so this is gonna be a fun time for me. I kind of want to just like learn how to do more stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure this is like centered. Let me get rid of this frame. Just get it centered real quick. I'm going to make it where this actually, to do an animation, I could actually just use like the scaling tool. Let's see. Is there a way to like actually scale? So here's the thing. Since I've gotten like trying to think like what the best way to scale inside of like what is it called, Aseprite, because I want to start like from learning how to do everything. So some of the stuff I'm going to be doing may be basic to other people, but like to me, I want to like learn a little bit more. Okay, yeah. So you are just selecting it. I was hoping that maybe Aseprite had like a has added like a dedicated like just sizing tool, but apparently not. Actually, wait. Instead of like just taking a guess, I'm going to actually do this. I want to just see this. No, I don't want the canvas. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. I don't want like the canvas. I want just the selection scale. So is there a way to just scale the selection itself? Cool. See, I'm going to be trying to learn shift that. Yeah, I don't know. That just doesn't feel right. So, like, I could just like drag out the handles and stuff, but it just is there a way to drag it? Oh, okay. Holding shift alt. I was trying to figure out a way to like drag it from the center or like scale it from the center, not just like scale it up and down. So like yeah, I'm gonna get the size first, and then I'll get like the coloring and transparency and stuff like that. I'm hoping like I can go like take like a week of learning some of this, and then it'll be good. Okay, so let's do this first. I actually want to like get it like because it is like an oval, like the animation is actually like an oval instead of like a pure circle. I just realized I actually do that on frame 2. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, crap. This is gonna be like me just fumbling around trying to learn stuff. All right, Pixel Composer. I'm so used to like doing shader work that I'm used to like something like Pixel Composer, where I'm just actually like doing math and stuff. All right, so basically you have like a couple of frames, and then you have like your little like glowing flash, and okay, yeah, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna try to do this in Aseprite, but I think I'd rather actually just continue working on inside Pixel Composer, and there's a reason why. Me, like a Pixel Composer just makes it easier to like go from like editing like one size to so forth, because you can actually do like you can actually just have it automatically like scale like this. You can choose a start point, you can choose an end point, stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do for the next little bit is I'm gonna try to figure out I'll do a couple of different things, and I'll try to learn how to do like the export process, like the proper export process off screen. I'll just like practice inside a Pixel Composer. I guess for now, I want to try doing a teleportation animation, like a very simple one. So I'm thinking like your character is engulfed inside like a white spear or red spear, and then like you do like a beam me up effect. So yeah, it's stuff like that. So let's just go ahead. I'm gonna say fast shape, draw shape. And let's do this. Let's do 32 by 32. Actually, 128 by 128. So start off with like eclipse, and basically like what I'm thinking for like the animation. So I've been like turning around like looking for like examples of like the animations and stuff. I'm gonna have to like try to find it real quick. I found like one really like one animation that I really actually liked. I was gonna try to recreate it. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. I don't use Twitter a lot, like most of the time whenever I'm like trying to use Twitter, I'm literally just using it to see like if I could find really cool like art and stuff. And I did like find this one thing. Let me pull it over. So I found this really cool like animation. We'll go back to it. Yeah. I want to see if I can like figure out how to do like this. So like you have like the character just turns into a circle, get like a little beam, have some like smoke particle effects and stuff like that. And just do random stuff like that. Like these streams are literally just me trying to like learn how to do stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to see like how I could like recreate that effect and actually learn how to make my own version of it and so forth. So imagine this: we have like a little character here. So I'm gonna like click play real quick. Imagine we have like our character, and he's like maybe standing from like a magic mirror, magic door or something, and you want him to actually like just like appear inside like a little like white circle, and then just have him like teleport straight up, and then have like little like dust particle effects, something like that. So like what I was thinking is I would just have like a little like spear that starts actually, let's say like really small, like just starts very small, but it quickly goes to like a little bigger spear, and then after it gets like a decent size, let's say actually say like a point, gets to like a little like decent size, so it like goes from small to grow, and then afterwards when it gets to like a certain size, it turns into like kind of like instantly turns into like a little like rectangle. Oh, whoops, I forgot to there no redo. Okay. I just realized I need to actually tell it to be animation for the shapes. There we go. Now I can actually do this. So it goes from like a little circle, it grows up, and then it here it actually starts to turn into like a little beam. And what I'm gonna do is, there a way to make it where at the current moment like the scale is there a way to actually make it where I can change the scale individually? Oh, I actually do not know. Because I'd kind of like to have it where like the oh, this is fun times. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that because that gives me an idea for like a shader effect with a waterfall later on. This is literally just me deforming around. Can I just do like a fake shearing? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm starting to like this idea. Alright, so what about this? Yeah, okay. I have a random idea. So it goes from here, and then instead of it starts to like actually turn into like a little like shearing effect. If I actually just have it like a, yeah, I actually like this idea. Okay, have it be like a -0.1. And then maybe like go to like -1 here. What does that like? How does that look? I'm actually kind of curious how this looks. Okay, well, too fast, but I gotta remember. Let's do 24, and then no, 12, maybe something like this. All right, so I'm thinking like maybe like the player like gets absorbed by a little orb, and then he like starts to turn into like a little portal or something. I don't know. Either that or like instead of the player being engulfed by the orb, have it where like you talk to like a magic mirror or something, or and like a little shining light appears in front of the mirror, and like the shining light goes from like a orb to like a little spinning portal. So like turns into this, and I might actually make this like shear a little bit faster, so it actually, and then like from here I'm thinking making it like rotate, or not shear but like twist. Oh, that'd be weird. Okay, kind of curious, what does this look like if I just do that? I'm kind of curious. I have no idea. Oh, I'm gonna need to make this where this is a 0. It gets here and it starts sharing. Maybe I might be able to do something with that. I'm not exactly sure yet. Um, what about 5? Then like do like a 3. All right. I don't know. Maybe something like that. But yeah, so like little like just portal, like a portal opening and teleporting effect. Wait, yeah, so have a little orb. I'm gonna actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna actually make two different, we're gonna be doing two different shapes. So I wish I could, actually, wait, can you name these? Dude, damn. Alright, so I actually don't know if you can actually like, give them like nickname or something. Oh yeah, you can, portal open. Portal opening. There we go. They have like little portal opening and then like yeah, okay, I got it. So I'm gonna have like a little portal like that opens in front of a mirror and like the portal will like spin around and then like the player himself will turn into like a little beam. So I'm actually gonna drop, let's actually grab the a player's like one of the player sprite images. Let's let's just grab one of the like player images real quick. And I'm gonna actually just grab this. Yeah, we're gonna just do this. I'm gonna just take him. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna just um let's actually like do let's do area selection area. Player idle export. Yeah, okay. So I just basically export like that single frame. I'm gonna actually like bring that into there we go. Let's actually do this. Let's actually see how this might look. Oh, wait a second. Why is he so small? Why is this so big? Let me rephrase that. um, Supposed to be 128 by 128. What is the output image? Why is the output at? Okay, so it's outputting it as like a 4000 by 4000 image. Okay, how do I change that? Because I do not want a 4000 by 4000 pixel image. Okay, so another thing that I'm gonna like, I gotta actually learn in here. Set size, no set position, nope. Nope. How do I actually info? Yeah. Oh, damn. Tiling off, split view. Okay. So I got to figure out how to make this a different size because holy crap, that is such a huge image. Okay, dimension is, yeah. For some reason, I would expect like saying the size. Okay, actually, wait, let's see this. Oh yeah, so it is just this. That is actually like going to okay, yep. How do I change this output? Because I feel like I don't need that huge amount, but area. Okay, corner radius deform, shape color. Is there any way to just say nope, you're not really a way. Okay, this is fun times, like trying to learn some stuff on stream. But hey, sooner I learn it, the better. Okay, PFX, there we go. Here we go. We get to learn this. Let's do fast shape. Okay, well. As itself, the input thing on their website is actually, you know, I don't even know where to begin on that one. Alright, yeah, so shape polygon? No. Alright, let's see. Attributes, tools, properties. Alright, that's literally it. No group. Oh yeah, but how do I actually like change like the size of it? Compose. Okay, maybe it's under compose. Nope. Oh, okay. I might actually be able to use the compose node. This is to do. There's a sprite sheet. Oh my god. Okay. I wish I saw that for my when I was doing the powerbomb animation, because that's actually what I was doing. Okay. How do I? One thing about this is I would actually really hope they sooner or later improve the actual like documentation, because as you see, like some documentation is like really bare bones. That's, I mean, it is like a fairly recent program, so there's seriously no way to freaking change like the size of it. Okay. Presets view. Okay. Because I do not need this to be 1000 or 4000. All right, let's see. Rendering graph view settings. Let's see. Nope. Graph file. Let's see if there's like something inside preferences. There we go. Okay. Size. No. Default. Nope. No. And no. Because I'm pretty sure that this is literally just this shouldn't be like I have it set. Found it. Okay. 256. Found it. Here we go. Good to know. So what is the difference between this? Okay, well, whatever. That's exactly what I was looking for. So, yay! Pause it. All right, now he should be a little bit closer to size. Okay, let's do 128 by 128. Yeah. Okay. So basically, we're gonna have like a little magic mirror appear. We're gonna have like a little it's gonna create like a little orb, and so forth. So what I'm gonna do is an orb will literally like the player would actually like touch the magic mirror and then like start like a little teleportation process. So I'm gonna start with the portal. I'm going to say with this, let's actually go here. I'm gonna actually move all the frames, and I don't know if I could just slide them over. Oh, thank God I can. Okay, so, and for now, I'm gonna focus on this. So I'm gonna have like let's actually have like a little mirror. Let's actually create like a little mirror real quick. Drawing. Actually, wait, I think it's called canvas. Yeah, canvas. Okay, so I'm gonna just have a little mirror. I'm gonna focus on it real quick. For now, I'm gonna just have like a. We're gonna just make this. I'll actually make the details for the mirror later. I just want like something for like just a reference. Whoops, nope. Yeah. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna just have this be like our base mirror image. I'm gonna just call it mirror base. So, yeah, actually, mirror actually needs to go first, then the portal. There you go, and then like the player. And have it be. I'm gonna have each one just be like I'm gonna have it be 128. I need to wait. How big is the? Yeah. Wait, I might need to resize that now. We're gonna just put the mirror like right here. I don't, it's not the prettiest mirror, but okay, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm just running with it though. There we go. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna just pretend the player is like actually like standing on the ground. So basically have a little mirror, and basically little orb will appear out of the mirror and it'll create like a little like portal, and then like the player will actually interact with the portal, and then like he'll morph and turn into like a little beam of light. So let's go and start from there. One thing I want to do is right here, I'm actually going to take the shape scale, and I'm actually going to add like a little frame, and I'm going to make the orb start at 0.1. That way like the orb's there, and I'm going to actually like hide the character like connection for a second. There we go. That way I can just like focus on the mirror. I'm going to have the orb actually like start. Yeah, I'm gonna change the position of the orb. Oh, all right, gotta do oh, positioning mode, that's fine. Center and scale. So let's do this. Let's say the orb starts at like 0.25. Oh, damn, it starts at the top for it. Okay, so we're gonna have like the orb start up here, but we're gonna have it where the orb slowly floats up. So little orb will like one second, I forgot to actually tell it to create an animation frame. Now the orb floats up. So basically the orb would like start a little bit, and then or like a orb would appear at the top, not the bottom. It would go down a little bit, then it would appear, and then it would like actually start like creating like a little portal. And just for our own entertainment purposes, I'm gonna make the portal actually like rotate a little bit. So what I could do a couple different things. Let's see how like 180, like actually wait, keep that to 0 for a second. That's 0, toggle animation. I'm gonna have this be at 180, and then this will be at 0. That way it doesn't try to like rotate whenever I'm working on this. And then we're gonna do this. So it gets here, and then the portal will like actually like rotate and so forth. Yeah. So orb slowly goes down. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then 0.25. We'll get here. It'll be oh, I'm scrolled over. I was like, why? That doesn't seem right. Okay, wait. Yeah, there we go. Do get here, and then it starts to grow. Yeah, let's actually see how this looks. Yeah, try and get there. All right, so got a little rotating portal. Now I'm gonna see about like I'll do maybe have it where like the character goes to let's actually do this. We're gonna do another composite. And we're gonna have another actual like fast shape. I'm gonna have something like this. And I'm gonna just have this be Eclipse from very beginning. So at the very beginning, or like we're gonna have it where like you have this little portal, and then gonna have it where for the animation, make sure this is actually 128. I'm gonna do center scale, and I'm gonna just say shape scale is actually like gonna be 0. Or let's actually do one right here. Toggle animation. I'm gonna say like it's gonna start at 0, so like yeah, there we go. So as you see, like the player will actually like start to like turn into like a little beam. Might need to move this over a little bit. And once it gets to like that, I'm gonna actually get to make it start shrinking. And let's actually take this all the way down here. Yeah, so we're gonna actually go to the very end again. I'm gonna have it actually just go back to 0. So basically, like once portal appears, character starts rotating, and then he starts to like the thing actually starts to go down. And then what we're gonna do is here I'm gonna actually say scale. Actually, what does Mosaic scale look like? Okay, I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious here. What does this look like? Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. So maybe, okay, yeah, there we go. Maybe instead of a flash, like, you know what? We're gonna just have him where he just, we're gonna just have him where he like, okay, fades. Um, So here's the thing. Since I'm just bringing this in as a sprite, he's gonna be like fully transparent for a while. So what I got to do is I got to make him, or I got to actually have to like put him into a blend node, and that blend node is actually what will actually be used here. And what I'll do is once the once he gets fully engulfed at this point, I'm gonna do this, and he's like the actual sprite will just go completely to 1. So that way, whenever he actually starts going back down, he should actually or not blend, sorry, not blend, should actually like go, well, actually, can I just make it where like at a certain frame he just like disappears? Can I not? Can I not actually? That damn, that would have been amazing. What if I just say, or like, what if I just put none? Well, no, I can't animate that parameter, darn. Okay, so I'm trying to think like, I was hoping that if I just do that, but, or actually, what if I just, okay, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be really weird. Bear with me. Yeah, okay, yeah, bear with me. Okay, I think this is gonna stupidly work. Okay, so we do that. We do this. Let's do, yeah, okay, this is gonna actually work. This is stupid. I love and hate this at the same time. Okay. Yay! Okay, this is probably not like this is just like a way to do that, I guess. Oh my god, it does actually work. Okay, so so stupid. Yeah, okay, and then from here we could actually do like the mosaic. We could actually no, we want to do mosaic from here. Scale mosaic. Ah. And then we can actually just put it right here. This is so weird, but it actually works. Okay, so our character, for now, like the character will have like start turning into like a spear of light when he starts to teleport, and then like a spear of light will actually like go through like a mosaic thing. So like once we get to like this point, I'm gonna actually let's say the progress is like 1. So, and then at frame by frame 20, I'm gonna make the progress 0. So let's actually go through and see how this actually looks. Yeah. So, oh wait, is it supposed to be? Oh, okay. Um, Opposite. Okay. Close. And let's do angle of like 12. I actually don't know like how well the angles actually weighs. It's supposed to be like a smaller percentage. Let's just do this. Alright, so okay, the angle is not doing what I was expecting it to do. Darn, I was hoping like a, oh actually maybe if I have it like a move like upwards. So let's say like the little like beam actually goes upwards as instead, and maybe not mosaic. It was an idea. We'll just do this. We'll just do it have where he turns into like a little like beam. So I'm gonna just say yeah, I'm gonna just do this. So we're gonna just go for next frame. We're gonna just have it turn into like a little rectangle. Wait, what if I put this half size? Okay, 1. Yeah, okay, so. Oh, okay, yeah, that would work. Okay, cool, that would work. Go. I was thinking it would, but I wasn't 100% sure. All right, so toggle animation, make sure that it starts off as an ellipse, then it goes to a rectangle, and then as it's going into a rectangle, we bump up the half size. Also, actually, 0.5. We also want to set those as animation frames as well. So what we'll do is it will go to like a. So let's make it instant, like it instantly turns into like a. Yeah, I can see that. And we'll have like that. So it'll instantly turn into like a beam. And what I'll do is instead of doing a shape scale animation here, I'll just have it where like we'll actually keep this as a 1. But what I'm going to do instead is at this point I'm going to make the half size 0. So it literally, I'm thinking it should work as expected. Yeah, so it goes to beam and then it starts to shrink up. Yeah. Okay, this is my first attempt at this. Okay. So all right. So we also need to make sure we need to change the beam or the portal's color. Okay. So I got the shapes down and I got like the sizing. Now we gotta actually do the colors and stuff. So mirror base, where you have like a little mirror. Pretend this is a mirror. Player steps in front of it. When the player steps in front of it, I'm actually gonna go back to the very beginning. When the player steps in front of it, you actually have like this little like orb that appears from the mirror, and basically the orb grows, turns into like a little portal, and shortly after the portal appears and starts to rotate, the player then around like frame 14, the player starts to turn into like a little light spear, and then he gets beamed up like Scotty. And now I just gotta actually like do the coloring and stuff. All right, I'm gonna save this before I forget. Let's do let me save this player teleporter teleport. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, saved it because I want to make sure I got this. So I'm thinking like having it like a little like dark black spear. I'm gonna just move all these down. I'm gonna group them. Make sure that grouping them didn't break it. All right, and then actually wait. Maybe I should just make them to like a little subgraph. No, you know, that's okay. So for now, I'm gonna actually take away I'm gonna just cut off this like real quick. That way I can actually focus on like the little portal. So let's actually change. Let's actually start working on the color and stuff. So I'm thinking like a kind of like a purplish, like a sky. So basically, it like maybe have like a little like stars or something in the background with like little swirls. Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's see what I can do. Maybe even add like a little like fluid or smoke simulation. Let's see. I could do This is where I'm going to start like fumbling in because this is going to be something I haven't done before in this program. So I'm trying to think like what would be like the best way to do this. SDF, I could have like a SDF, and I could actually go that route. SDF is like sign distance field, well, sign distance functions, and I might be able to like just create like little like starry stuff with it, or maybe. Okay, what does this look like? Oh, okay. Oh God, wait a second. Okay, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. It was interesting, and then first, and then like within 2 seconds, it started to, like burn my eyes. Okay, maybe like you having fun over there, Renekton? 1 second. Okay, you got yourself. My lizards are love to climb. Okay, let's do dithering. 2x2. It doesn't look any different. So I've never used this one before. What about all this? 8, 8, 8. 8 by 8. Okay, this is gonna be a weird question, but like, how does that look during rotation? Like, if I were to do this, like, I'm kind of curious, like, how would that look during rotation? I might actually be able to do something with this. It's gonna look weird at first, but I might be able to do something like this with this. Okay, yeah, might be able to do something like this. Alright, what is it? I might have to. I gotta grab my bearded dragon real quick. Here, buddy. Here you go, buddy. Want to come over with me? Yeah, you just want to climb. You just wanted somebody to hold you. All right, I now have a giant lizard on my shoulder. Okay. Okay. Like I said, I'm not trying to make, like, this is my first attempt at this, so I'm not gonna like try to make it perfect. I'm just trying to get ideas. But yeah. And Alright, so I do like the idea of like maybe a dither, but I want to try different dithering. I want to see if like I could like what all dither techniques there are. Okay, this actually might be what I want. And have it be like a that's not what I was thinking. Okay. All right, let's do like a maybe 2.5, 2.5. Oh, okay. Wait, we might have found something. Yeah. Okay, I was like, I swear I did this before where I had like a dither effect, and I managed to like make blooming stars from it. Okay, we might be, yeah, yeah. That makes it look. That's way better looking. All right, there we go. See how like I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, it definitely looks better than just a white square. Having like little like stuff in there. So I try to remember. So I did that, and then yeah. So let's do this. Okay, so we have our like little limiting. We need to make it brighter now. Let's do balloon. let's have it like close to each other so I can compare. Let's do 3. It's actually reversed. Maybe too gray. Okay, let's try this. Let's just stay with white noise. Trying to see if there's like a let's actually check this out. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I should just do actually, you know what, let's actually see if I can create a new color palette palette mixer. Yeah, there we go. Let's actually do this. Let's make a new palette. Make it like a darker, like a black. Uh, spacey purple. Purple? Okay, I'm glad you guys can't like see my left monitor. That I just the way I just spelled that wrong is just bad. This, and then what I'm gonna do is no, okay, maybe that is a little, maybe 4 by, yeah, no, okay, we're just gonna do I'll just do this. I mean, this looks okay for now. I mean, obviously it's not the greatest, but oh wait, actually there might be something I could do. Okay, might actually be something I could uh, okay, yeah, I might be able to do this. It's gonna make a little bit. Yeah, you know what? No, that's okay. This works for now. Like I said, I'm just like trying to figure stuff out. Trying to learn. I do like the little like noisy part of it. I think I might actually call it for a little bit because this is just me trying to like figure something out, like learn how to do some stuff, and I now got some ideas. Yeah, yeah, you know what? I was just trying to mess around for a bit. I'm actually gonna call it here, and um, I'll probably do more later today. Because I want to do some Blender geometry nodes. Yeah, I'm going to try to learn pixel art and 3D modeling at the same time. I'm going to be doing geometry nodes inside Blender and trying to get some like sci-fi panels created inside of Blender. Make like an infinite sci-fi hallway. And I have a 4-foot lizard running around. I have multiple reptiles, by the way. I have one's literally laying on me, and then the other one is literally like coming towards me right now. It's getting towards their feeding time or their lunch feeding time. So I'm calling it. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic day. I'll do more later today. I just want to eat first because I actually want to eat as well. So I'll feed my reptiles, then I'll eat, and then do more. Everyone have a good day and see you.